Welcome to another edition with us. It's Banter with us. I am the generational voice Pay.
And I am Success.
Okay, and thank you guys for following us, and I hope you guys enjoyed the last edition that we've heard. So today we'll be talking about friendship. And so today we'll be talking about hurts of friendship. Yeah. I just wanted to know what is the meaning of friendship. So if you have to define friendship, just one sentence.
How to define friendship in one sentence. Someone that wants to see you grow.
Okay, good to know. Well, for me, friendship is blood. For me, if I call you my friend, you're more or less like my blood, someone who is like a sister or a brother to me. That's why I say friendship. So if I call you my friend, that's it. Yeah, so let's dive into the hearts of friendship. First, in this time of period that we are in the world today, people don't know whether it's relationship, because friendship is from relationship. Relationship is the bedrock of living. Like, there is no way you can live on earth and there's no relationship in your life. It's not possible. So we relate with everything. But today we're talking about relationship with humans and the hurtful part of it. So there was this time, so I'm going to go straight to mine. There was this time when I was in uni then. So there's this guy that there's this lady that was my friend. So I had this vision of running women, girls, transformational processes, transformational groups. So I had women come together, as in young girls like me. We all did a lot of things together. I trained, there was acquisition, there was empowerment. We did a lot of self-talk, growing and all of that. I called people to mentor them. So I had this friend who I shared this vision with, so we prayed together. I would always call her, this is what I want to do. Then all of a sudden, something happened. There was someone who was in my group who was just sowing about seed of discord. Some people just kind of have that spirit. I just feel like they do. They just have that spirit of causing problems between people. If they come into your midst, they just scatter the relationships that you had. So I had that one person who was like that. She never met me in person, so this thing you did XYZ, I don't like it, but she just kept feeding this up because I introduced her to this my friend as someone who is integral in my team, like a part of a core member. So she just kind of listened to her and they kind of vibe. So unknowingly at my back, she was feeding her all sort of things, telling all kinds of things and all. And at the end of the day, that is good because I really valued that relationship at that time. I really loved that person. I would come to her place, see what I could help her with. We talk about things. She shared with me, I share with her. I encourage her, and all of that. Then all of a sudden, she just withdrew. From withdrawing, if I call her, she doesn't pick. From there, she just stopped talking to me. And then one day, I think I met her in person, so she now had to say some nasty things like, oh, you did this, you did that, this one, that one, this person told me this, XYZ. And I'm like, I was shocked. I was shocked beyond recognition. I couldn't stomach it, and I cried because when I go home, I really cried. When you love someone so, like I said from the beginning, that for me, friendship is brotherhood, is blood. So if I call you my friend, I see you as my blood. So I cried. It pained me to my bone. I went to my webtoon control because I lost that relationship. But the part that hurts me the most is the fact that she never seeks me in all of these things. She heard a lot of things and didn't come to me and ask. Or possibly, there is a way you be friends with someone and you just feel like, I know this person, even if I don't really think this person can be this way, or let me have a conversation with this person and really find out what really happened. Because sometimes a matter is not truly known from one person's mouth. You have to hear from both sides. That was what in my mind I thought that was she owed me that. She should have come to me to ask me, what happened, this is what I heard, what really is going on. You know, there was no room. She didn't even give me a benefit of doubt. There was no room for that. There was no conversation on that level. And oh my God, I cried. I can't believe it. I cried. I wept. Like, if I remember, you know, I kind of like feel, I don't know, I kind of like feel somehow, but I really wept. Like, I felt it to my bone. I wept. The way you mourn someone that you lose, I mourned her like I lost her, you know. So I'm this kind of person that don't even push. So when I feel that you have left me, I just allow you be, you know, because I just feel any other thing I'll be trying to do to you might sound like I'm manipulating you. So I just let you be. So if you really want to have a change of heart, you come back. So that was what happened, and that was how, you know, we're even planning things we'll do, because I didn't school in Lagos. We're planning things we'll do when we come back to Lagos and all that. So that whole thing just scattered. Oh, how we extend that vision of what we're doing in school here in Lagos and all of that. Everything just I was saying, it was really, it hurts. Like I wept. I felt the need I lost. So and I will, you know, sometimes just ask myself, what could have been done better? I felt just, I don't know why. I just, from my own perspective, the hurt, really how I felt about the hurt was I felt betrayed, I felt left alone, and I felt rejected. That's those three emotions run through me: betrayal, rejection, and loneliness or alone. Yeah, so that's how I felt, because that was my number one person as at then. She was my number one person. Like I said, she was my crush. I could talk to her about anything. I could run to her about anything. If I wanted to make a decision, I just call her, okay, X, Y, what do you think? You know? So that kind of stuff, it hit me to my bone marrow. So I really felt it. That heart was piercing. You know the way they just pierce. And it was really unfortunate that as a leader, I had to deal with that one person that caused that rift. And honestly, I think I've metamorphosed and I'm doing better in dealing with grief or dealing with hurt. Because as at then, oh my God, the way I just had to distance myself from her. Although she was a member of my group, but I just didn't have one-on-one conversations with her. And she was going about it in a very nice, wonderful way, like nothing, she's not doing anything wrong. That kind of person, you know, some individuals are like that. She's not doing anything wrong, she didn't say anything in the chaos, she was cussing, you know, and all of that. So I don't know, I don't know, I can't really just quantify, but those three emotions I felt, like I said, betrayal, you know, being alone, then rejection. I felt those three at the same time, and you can imagine how it feels like to feel those three all at once. It was really hard, and it took time to heal those some of my lessons. So maybe you should share yours.
I actually learned a few things from what you said, but mine was
I can't wait to hear yours.
There was this friend I had when I was in secondary school.
Okay.
You know, when you're a teenager, you always want to have this friend. You always want to have friends around you, you know. So there was this girl, because me, I'm a very quiet person, and I don't really have friends. So if you're my friend, that means I really love you like very well. So there was this girl. I mean, we're in school, so I think she was a newcomer then. She was a fresher. So we're in the class, we're about to write tests and everything. So I saw her in the beginning, but I didn't want to talk. I didn't really talk. She came to me and she was like, "Hello, how are you? What's your name?" My name is Success. And she was like, "Okay." That she wants to borrow my pen. I gave it to her. So while we're done with the test, I don't remember that one of my pen is missing. I gave someone my pen. I remember that I gave her my pen. And I went to meet her and ask her, "I give you my pen." She's like, "Oh, she forgot to give me back." And she now said, like creating the conversation, started talking. And she started talking about the things of God. Another thing that would draw me to you is when you talk about the things of God. So when she talked about the things of God, I was like, okay, this is a good person. I'm gonna be a friend. Like, I was moved. I was attracted to her. I was, you know, when you say love at first sight, that was love at first sight for me. Like, I really wanted her to be my friend. It was a thing for me. So we started a conversation. And then I used to have this best friend, you know. So, and I made her my best friend. From there, because you see how friendship can, when you, best friend is like someone you can talk to, tell anything, say anything, you're a go person. So, so along the line and everything, it shook me, like when something
what shook you?
You know, when you hear something and you cannot believe that it's true. You cannot just believe that it's true. So I started hearing things that I told her that were secrets, things that I opened my heart. Like I know, when I was telling her that thing, it was so dear to me that I told her, this is between me and you, and I'm not going to tell anyone. She was like, okay. POV, don't trust yourself. So I told her everything, and I started hearing it behind her back.
Really?
Wow. She had friends, because me, I didn't have. If I stick with you, I stick with you. I don't know how to share. Like, you can be friends. If I'm your friend, you can be friends with other friends. But I'm not the person that friends. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. But I cannot be friends with your friends. That's the two different things. So she had friends, and I was hearing the conversation with her friends, things that I told her in secret. She was telling them, and they used it against me. And I was shocked. I was like, this is someone that she tells me things too, and I trusted her. You know, when you trust someone so much, you have
nobody heard about the things that you said. She told you to other people.
No, but they heard about the things I told her. So I woke up to her. So I'm hearing things that I told you. Do you know what she said?
No, what? I'm waiting to hear.
That is the one that shook me.
There's a lot of shooks in this your story. So what did she say?
Never took me as a friend.
Oh my god.
You see that?
Wait, excuse me. Just pause it there. Like, you mean when you approached her and said, oh, I heard XYZ about me, and I know you're the only person I told. She didn't even refer to the conversation. She just said, yes.
Straight for
wow.
You know that. Wow. You know, there's a difference between that this person is your friend, and you now realize that you have been played.
That was a shocker, right?
I could not say anything. I was just standing. I was trying to reminisce. So I've been talking to someone. I've been talking to a stranger. I've been telling a stranger my secret. I've been said, you know how that feels? So that was how it ended.
You mean that day?
That day, everything ended. Like,
so
I didn't talk.
How long was this relationship?
The friendship.
Yeah, the friendship.
The friendship was over a year.
Over a year before you started hearing those things.
Before I started hearing those things, yeah. So.
You know, when I surmise how I felt, so can you just put a word to like emotional word?
I felt pain.
The heart of friendship, remember that's what we're talking about. You can put yours in the comment section, maybe any hurt that you have experienced in your journey in friendships or relationships as well. So we're not going to talk about man and woman thing today. We'll still have a topic on that one of these days. But so you felt that, and mine was, like I said, I felt three emotions. And okay, so would you say that you were blinded, or you expected too much from her, that you didn't see that she didn't feel different?
Number one, I wasn't blinded, because of course people would definitely not. If there's a part of them that they want to hide because of what they're getting from you, trust me, people will hide it until that part is, they don't no longer need it, and they reveal themselves to you. So I was not blinded, and secondly, I was not expecting it from her. So it was just, you just played out, just like they like throw things at you and you catch it. That's the way it happened. So I was surprised, I was shocked, but I was not blinded, because everything she did, I never thought of one day that she would pretend, oh, I saw this in you and I didn't see it in you. It was after I told her the things that I could. Yeah. Then I think she used that to,
So if you were to think about the things she told her other friends, is it that she was using it to gain favor from them, or from your own perspective, what was she gaining from being self-sabotaging to you? Like, all the things you shared to them, to what extent? Like, what do you think was her gain by doing that?
Okay. For me, like, the whole thing would just tell you that she took me as a person. So there will be no friend that you call your friend, that you tell things to, that will go behind your back and tell the other person. So she was not a friend. So that's just it. That's the answer to the question. She was not a friend. If she was a friend, she wouldn't do that.
Okay, so because she didn't see other thing, that's why she didn't really
Feel
the
it to hurt
need.
me.
Yeah.
She just, yeah.
Anything I do, it doesn't really matter. So I'm not accountable to this person. So I'm sort of okay. From my own story, I kind of I didn't feel at any point that I would have that happen. Maybe now, if you ask me now, I would feel that okay, maybe that my friend didn't take me to the level at which I took her. Like I said, she would love to me. She was my core, my own person. So maybe she didn't see me in that light, because I felt if she saw me in that light, she would have gone the extra mile to ask to check up on me, to ask if I should sponsor a conversation. But she just, she just left me in the cold. She just walked away from my life like that. Like we never existed. That's the most shocking thing that could happen to anyone. And I know most people get that kind of shock from man and woman relationship, but this one, it was really something. So that's answering the question I asked you. So I felt maybe she didn't see me in that light. She didn't. I believe she saw me as a friend, maybe, but the friendship, maybe just a generic friend, or I don't know. I don't know. I can't really say that she put me on that level, right? But I kind of like learned a lot from that, and when I moved on, it's kind of, I don't know. Some people are just really open. I'm that kind of person that if I love you, I'm open to you, I'm vulnerable to you. I could allow you to see all of me and allow you to be yourself. But is that part where people just take advantage of that vulnerability, just to sap energy from you, to just treat you like you're no one, and they take advantage. Some people even come into things like their vulnerability. They call themselves your friend at your front, at your back. They snitch. They use things about you to gain favor for themselves. I've heard such stories, and it's really hurting and demeaning for such a thing to happen to a person. But human beings will always be humans, right? It hurts. So if you were to see that same person today, okay, you guys just dismissed, and that was it for today at all. Well, I wouldn't want to ask you if you were to meet your younger self then and tell yourself, what would you have told yourself?
What would I have told myself?
As me, as you and I met yourself that time, what would you have told yourself about that situation?
I have told myself, run away from this person. Sometimes things I ask God, I wish you can give us the eyesight. We can just open our eyes to see people's mind, what they think about you. I really wish I saw the way she took me. I wouldn't have started a friendship. I wouldn't have took her the way she didn't even take me the way I took her. So I just wished for that. If I knew this is who she is, things happen, but people don't. You have to be. It's not about how we hurt you. It's about what you learn from the experience. So I learned.
You learned a lot. So, what came to my mind as you were talking was, do you think that conversation would have happened in the very beginning? That, you talk to me. Do you like me? Do you want us to be close friends? What's your value in friendship? How do you see friendship? I know sometimes I feel like some people might not be upfront because they might not really even know what they wanted at that moment. Maybe as time goes, it's okay. I think I want to be with this person. I really want to go deeper. But for me, I just feel like whatever you felt, whatever you feel as the time goes on, you shouldn't deliberately hurt someone. That's why I say it. So even you don't feel compelled to that person, or you don't feel that person's energy from the beginning, or you don't see that person as somebody you want to keep as a friend, I feel you should just naturally just tell the person, just come openly communicate that. I don't know. I think one of the most difficult things in today's world is communication. In fact, we say it a lot. In fact, all the things we are taught on earth were through communication, but yet it's one of the most difficult part of humans. Like, we find it hard to communicate properly. In fact, it's one of the causes of problems in relationships, talk more of marriages. So I don't know why human beings find that difficult. And communication is like the sweet part of our existence. Even God expects us to communicate with him. So I feel humans should just go back to the drawing board and ask themselves, how do I communicate? How do I want to be communicated to? And what result do I expect when I communicate? Do the other party hear me? Am I heard? Do I hear them? You know, and am I better in my communication skills? Let's go back to learn how to communicate. Remember what I said? How do you communicate? How do I want to be communicated to? And what results or effect do I want to get from my communication? Yeah, so our stories were really hard. It was really hurtful, but if you have yours, you can share with us. Let's just, get to also know your part of the story as well. And I think today has been emotionally kind of grippy and but it's all good. And watch out for the part 2 of friendship, because that's what we'll talk about. How to best do friendships, what to look out for in friendships, and how to maintain it as well, because maintenance culture is also lacking. So it's one thing to say you have a friend, it's another thing to maintain the relationship as well. So yeah, everything that is good, that remains good, has to be worked on, I believe. Yeah, so thank you for being on this segment and this session with us. So remember, the Banter with Us is your one plug for conversations, and where we talk about heart-to-heart issues, experiences, and of course solutions as well. So stay tuned with us till we come again your way. We love you.